It's so frustrating. Come on, thing. Do the thing. Serum, Jeff's gonna be wasted by the time he starts the video game stream. I was just thinking, I'm like, I need beer and I need it now. I need it right now. God. Are we back? Am I even live right now? Drop a 1 if you can see me and hear me right now, so I can figure this out and we can move forward. That was on my end. My stuff crashed, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's the internet. Maybe the internet's crapping out on me. Okay, I'm seeing some 1s. About it on Kick. Are we live on Kick? Oh, Cassandra, I see you with the 1. And Twitch. Are we live on Twitch? Snooks, we're back. I'm so tired of the technical problems. It just makes no sense. There's no error messages. There's nothing to tell me what is wrong. Just guess. Figure it out for yourself. Become a sidekick. Plug your wiener into the computer and read its data or something. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not a gynecologist. All right, it looks like we're back. Serum, I'm gonna try not to prove you right, but this coffee isn't strong enough. All right, we're gonna move on to this next video. It's titled "Biden Defends Glitch McConnell's Health, Saying It's a Part of His Recovery." Come on, man. Oh my goodness, what a day. Hold on a second, I'm not ready. We'll be lucky if we can. No, we'll be able to play the game. I've been plugging directly into YouTube for the game just because there's been non-stop problems. But it's not really fair to the people on the website, so I'm going to be trying to work on that, but either way. Let's go ahead and get this started. See, look, it's reset my everything when it crashed. Are we good? Is the date right? Alright, let's do this.
Talking to Leader McConnell?
Yes, I have. I spoke to Mitch. He's a friend, and I spoke to him today, and you know, he was his old self on the telephone, and having a little understanding of dealing with neurosurgeons and people, and one of the leading women in my staff, her husband's a neurosurgeon as well. It's not at all unusual to have the response that sometimes happens to Mitch when you've had a severe concussion. It's part of the recovery, and so I'm confident he's going to be back to his old self.
Biden, do you have any concerns about his ability to do his job? Do you have any concerns about his ability?
I don't.
Oh, it's all part of his recovery. He's having mini strokes and stuff like that. And then they asked at the end there, it was a little bit difficult to hear, but they asked, do you think it is going to interfere with him doing his job? Of course, he said no. That barely even looked like old man Walter. It looked like an impersonator. It looked like something else. Captain Seamus, having a dementia patient verifying another dementia patient. Really? That's how it's going. That is how it's going. Baby boomer. Yeah, dealing with Google Analytics is a nightmare. Analytics, AdSense, anything attached to Google is a nightmare. You need like formal training in order to do any of that stuff. And then you watch YouTube videos and a lot of them are like 6 years old and then the whole dashboard's different. I don't know. I hate dealing with the analytics and all that. Brian, the demented look out for each other. You're not wrong. That's why all those politicians don't snitch on each other. If they really knew all that bad stuff, all that hurting kids they do and stuff, somebody would blow the whistle on it. But they don't, because they're all in on it together. They're all bad people together. Derby's having repetitive seizures. Yeah, he's got something going on. McConnell, he has something going on. There is something not right, and he needs to stand down. Feinstein, all those people, they all need to retire. They need to call it. Or their family members. Like, Feinstein doesn't even have control of her own stuff. She handed her power of attorney to her daughter or something like that, or niece or something. So wait a minute, she can't control herself, but she's going to control what happens to us, the people? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That should be an automatic, like, you're done. You know, like, shove them off the hill. You're done. You can't control yourself. You can't control anything else. You shouldn't be able to work. Alright, we're going to move forward to this next video. It's titled, After the Moon, India Launches Rocket to Study the Sun. This is our last video that we're going to be showing on YouTube, because this next couple of videos we got are too spicy. We might have another George Floyd situation. Still to be determined, but there's already been protesters in the street. Not a lot. We'll see if it gains momentum, but it's too spicy for YouTube. But that's coming up next. This is India sending rockets to the sun.
After its recent successful moon landing, India's space agency has launched a rocket to study the sun. It's the country's first such mission, which aims to study solar winds that can cause disturbances on Earth, commonly seen as auroras. Scientists clapped during the Indian Space Research Organisation's live broadcast as a rocket left a trail of smoke and fire in its wake on Saturday. India's space agency later said on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, that the satellite was now in orbit. Named after the Hindi word for the sun, the Aditya L1 spacecraft took flight barely a week after India beat Russia to become the first country to land on the south pole of the moon. While Russia had a more powerful rocket, India's Chandrayaan-3 out-endured the Luna 25 to execute a textbook landing. The Aditya L1 is designed to travel 930,000 miles over 4 months, far short of the Sun, which is around 93 million miles from Earth. It's meant to stop its journey in a kind of parking lot in space called a Lagrange point. Objects tend to stay put there because of balancing gravitational forces, which reduce a spacecraft's fuel consumption. Scientists hope to learn more about the effects of solar radiation on the thousands of satellites in orbit. ISRO scientists also say that longer-term data from the mission could help better understand the sun's impact on Earth's climate patterns and the origins of solar wind, the stream of particles that flow from the sun through the solar system. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is pushing for India's space missions to play a larger role on a world stage dominated by the United States and China. The country has privatised space launches and is looking to open the sector to foreign investment, as it targets a 5-fold increase in its share of the global launch market within the next decade.
I really don't understand space exploration. It doesn't make any money. So why does the government do it? I feel like it's either to place weapons, because there's no laws in space, not that I know of anyways, or they're preparing to be able to pull resources from planets to dig and try and see what they have there, minerals and whatnot. Otherwise, I don't know why they do it. Because the government doesn't do anything and doesn't make money. So what's the point of them going to space? Clomp, parking space. I don't think that's it. They'll have plenty of parking space once they corral us into these smart cities that they're going to be putting up. They'll have the whole country as a parking space. Just reading through the chat really quick before we move forward. Like I said, that's the last video we're going to show on YouTube. From here on out, for today's live, is going to be everywhere except for YouTube. Dan, you're awesome. I really appreciate you joining the website. Dan says they should all retire. They should. Everyone on Capitol Hill, they're... I forgot I can't talk about it. It's YouTube community guidelines. I can't talk about it. They're all eligible for retirement, and they should take advantage of their opportunity. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Matthew? I appreciate you being here. It's all CGI. No one goes to space. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. The whole space thing, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't trust it. DeRosa, Tesla. That's the easiest way to go space. Just take your Tesla. Take your Tesla there. I think it's weird that they don't talk about that more. Elon taking his Tesla to space. It was like a big deal for a while, and then like they don't even talk about it now. Wacko can't wait to get a moon rock. They'd probably pull it out, you know, Arizona or something. They'd be like, yeah, this is from Mars. This is from Mars right here. You ain't never seen nothing like this. I don't know. Alright, Hooligans. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and shut down YouTube. We'll see if it works. I'm telling you, I don't have the normal setup. And I know the image is really clear right now. And I like that, but I have a Frankenstein of a setup today just to get through what we're doing here. So we're going to try and shut YouTube down because of their community guidelines. So everybody that's watching on YouTube right now, I ask that you leave YouTube, go to another platform where you're currently live on: Twitch, Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com. Go where you feel most comfortable. I've already provided the link for Rumble. I suggest you either go to Rumble or jeffmaclive.com. Those are the best places to be any day to watch the live. If you would like to check out another platform outside of Rumble, just click on the Linktree link. It is in the description, as well as my other links. If you would like to donate to the live, join membership programs, get a cool shirt like I got, or a Screaming Goat shirt. All that stuff is in the description. Go check that out. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering these two videos, same topic. A 21-year-old pregnant black woman was fatally shot by a police officer in Blendon Township, Ohio. I believe this happened yesterday. She is a mother of two young sons. One is 6 and the other is 3 years old. And then, like I had just mentioned, she was pregnant. We have the body cam footage, and one video shows a lot of the body cam footage and somewhat describes what happened. And the other video we have shows clips of the same body cam footage and does a little bit more detail explaining what all happened. There was protesters in the street yesterday, maybe 25 of them, from what I saw in the video. So that's what we're going to be talking about. This could be, you know, it could end up being another George Floyd situation. We'll see. But this is how it all started. So in order to watch this, you have to leave YouTube. They have firearms in the video and everything else, and that's too much for YouTube's community guidelines. So I need everybody on YouTube, make your way off the platform at this time. Everybody else, just sit tight, get a refill on the coffee, maybe some Riot snacks. We'll be continuing on in a second. The delay is so much better with the way the things are set up right now. Alright, we're going to see if this works. Giving myself an echo here. Alright, let's see if I can manually end the live.